What's going on, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub coming at you with another reaction. Today we got the Schmoedown Civil War, JTE versus Jeff Sneider. Let's get it cracking.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Sneider, Jeff Sneider. Ladies and gentlemen, he is little evil JTE.
Don't think I didn't prepare for this.
Okay.
Do you not think I have somebody on the back burner that's ready to take the place of Clark Wolf?
I don't know. Oh, boy.
Because I do.
Okay. Oh, it's Jeff Sneider! Jeff Sneider! The Patriot is here! The Patriot is here! Oh, they formed! They formed! Oh, the Patriots! The Patriots! Unbelievable! I got a tip that he may be in the need for a partner. And listen, I know about winning. As Patriots fans, we know how to win.
Yeah, we do.
I've seen your work on the Schmoedown.
Yeah, we do.
I feel like I got to be a part of this.
Oh, it's happening.
You guys can win 2 matches in a row. I'll give you a shot at the belt. This guy's a proven veteran. I'm a rising star in this league. And I think we're going to get the job done. We are going to come back, and you're going to see us again at the Spectacular, which means that we will have held these belts for a full year. I am 7-0. 7-0 in teams. I have defended the belt 4 or 5 times. I've had it for a full year. Okay, the only thing I want now is that singles belt, because I should have both of them. I should have all the belts. I came within one LA Confidential question of a shot at Merle. And if I had taken a Dangerous Dan on, I would have shown you he's nothing more than a safety hazard, okay? And I have no idea what it was. That's impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, the Insider, Jeff Sneider!
Moving forward, there's a possibility that you might be playing Little Evil himself.
Oh, man.
What a fishy turn of events, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah. That's real, right? Isn't that real?
That's real.
You know who did that.
Yeah.
You know how it was set up.
Christian's trying to drive us apart.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Dude, did you
trying
guys
to drive a nail through
Did
us.
you see the rankings? I mean, anyone who's put together a bracket knows how to do the rankings. Christian said they were doing it a little different this year. Yeah.
Oh, are we now?
Different is
a
now
little
code word for
different.
incorrectly.
Stacks the deck constantly.
Worst comes to worst, what are we gonna do?
It'll be like worlds colliding. I'm sure it'll be maybe a gentleman's agreement not to just embarrass the other one. But I think I would win, but
Yeah?
who can say the way JT's been playing lately?
Yeah, and then who's next? Like Andrejko plays Burnett.
Right.
He's going to try to get all the lines and then people out of here. This guy's crazy.
I really feel like I have a chance to win the belt. And I'm here to prove it. I'm sorry, Bibiani, William the Beast Bibiani, I made him William the
Snooze
Beaten
fest.
Bibiani.
He's a snooze fest.
The Godfather, I don't know what he's going to be. He's going to be an old man's home or something. He's going to be in a wheelchair. He's going to be retired. I got to say, lately, something feels a little uneven. I've been champion in tag team for almost a year now. I think it's time to put on a little shoulder pad right here.
You know who's got that?
Oh, yeah, who's got that?
That imbecile.
Oh, the commish?
The fake commish. He spells commish with one M, the guy.
Let me tell you something. Commish, hold on to that belt as long as you can, because I would love to take it for 4, 3,
I don't have it.
2,
1. So we're going to sudden death.
Yes!
Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers.
We're going to sudden death.
Kim Basinger.
JTE.
Kim Basinger.
All right, one more. Here we go.
Elijah Wood.
Drew.
Elijah Wood.
Both correct.
Kevin Bacon.
Drew.
I have Bill Baxter.
And your winner, Little
He shocked the world. I gotta give him much props for that. Beating McWeenie, I had McWeenie reaching the final. I had him winning the whole fucking thing, and he lost in the first round. Gotta give props to JTE for that win.
The champions are playing against each other. Holy crap! Listen, we knew this day was coming.
Yeah,
I knew that JT was going to win this match
We're
because
the
I
two
beat
best
McWeenie.
players.
JT can beat McWeenie,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what happened. I'm not going to stand here and shit talk my man.
Of course.
You know, whatever happens when we end up playing, the Lions' Den is advancing.
We'll go out together as a team.
Wow.
is just a friendly match. Two brothers in the backyard. They're going to hit each other, but at the end of the day, they're going to shake hands.
One of the Lions' Den is moving forward. If you think you're going to get me to throw my teammate under the bus, you're wrong.
I'm going with JTE. I got him winning this match. JTE.
Singles tournament. This is a quarterfinal match between JTE and Jeff Sneider. Ken, two of the best competitors in this league and two of the worst dressers a human could ever be.
Absolutely, Mark.
Horrible.
Mark, absolutely, man. This is going
Good
to be.
to see you.
I don't. You know why you're. That's weird to me, but it's all right. This is like turmoil waiting to happen.
Yeah.
This is built-in intrigue right here with these two scoundrels facing off each other. I'm excited on some levels to watch one of them guaranteed to lose.
Well, the fact that they're playing each other leaves us to this empty seat right now because
Yeah.
John Roca, the outlaw himself, was supposed to be joining us calling this match, and then he remembered that it was the Patriots fighting against themselves. He wanted nothing to do with it. He rode his horse, which he named Prius, right out of town.
Yeah, I can't blame him. I cannot blame John. Well, we'll just have. This is cozy, and I'm okay with it.
Good to see you
Good
as
to see
always,
you.
buddy. So you have the
just don't
Patriots
touch
here.
me.
This is what we never expected to see between a Belichick and a Brady.
Right.
JTE and Sneider. These are two brothers torn against themselves. Who's going to come out on top?
I don't know. This reminds me of the mid-'80s when it was either Steve Grogan or Tony Eason. We're going to lead
God,
the
that is
Patriots.
such a good pull that
That is-
4 people get, but I am one.
I love it. It is a great one. They are the longest reigning team champions with an amazing and impressive record. Even I have to admit that the Patriots have taken on all comers and swatted them away with some good matches, with some last-second finishes, but they really know their stuff. And Snyder beat Matt Nose to get here. JT beat Drew McWeeny to get here. Those are not gimme wins at all. Those are two titans of the
No,
game.
absolutely. I mean, I think that this is more of a mental game right now
Right.
between two former teammates, Who is going to come out? Who's going to be able to outwit the other one? Somebody's going to leave here today, the New England Patriots, but someone's going to leave here, the New York Football Giants. Ken, I know neither one of them likes that reference.
I'm a Miami Dolphin fan, so I go home crying more anyways. All
Bring it
right.
for you.
Both these guys got a chance to talk some smack against each other. That is something new. Let's hear what they had to say.
We knew this day was coming. We knew that JT and I were on two separate train tracks just bound for a collision. Okay, I'm not happy about it. I feel like the commissioner rigged it this way to screw the Lions' Den, to lessen our chances of getting to the finals of this tournament. But the good news is one of us is going to win. And one of the Lions' Den is moving forward.
This is the only guy I'm actually okay losing to because we have our eyes on the prize. Whether it's me or him, it doesn't matter. One of us is going to win. I think the commissioner said, oh no, these two guys are too good. They're going to meet in the championship. We got to make sure they see each other way early in the match. It's only because they're afraid it was going to just be. Listen, nobody wants to see Michael Jordan one-on-one with a middle schooler, okay? You want to see a good matchup.
Today, it's about forging my own legacy, carving my own path in this league. Do I feel like I've been carrying JT? Absolutely not. If you think you're going to get me to throw my teammate under the bus, you're wrong, okay? The Patriots are stronger than JT and I are as individuals.
You know, I'm sick of people saying that Snyder's carrying me. Ask Snyder. He will tell you I've been answering a lot of these questions. Some of the harder ones, you know, it's a team effort, guys. Sometimes he's going to get it. Sometimes I'm going to get it. We both have strengths. We have weaknesses. That's why we're such a great team.
I've missed a few here and there, and JT has had my back. But I think I've shown what I can do in this tournament. I took out McWeeny, same as him. And I'm feeling pretty good about my chances.
Bottom line is we're a team. And that's why we're so great. And I'm sick of you guys out there underestimating me. If I beat him today, it's not because I'm finally stepping up my game. It's just because it's two great players having a great match who showed what they're made of.
I think you're going to see a really strong round 1 out of me. Round 2 could go either way. It's all about that damn wheel. But you bet in round 3, round 3, JT he's used to me going first. He's used to me, giving the Patriots a good start in round 3. I think he may stumble. It's all going to come down to that 5-point question.
We're both two of the greatest players that ever played the game. Bottom line, period. This is stupid. I'm done.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Look at this.
What's up, this Booker T, 5-time champ, 6-time world champ, WWE Hall of Famer, King of the Ring, and we're back here on the Schmoedown. And this week, guys, we got a tag team, a Hall of Fame tag team, taking on each other in singles competition. Jeff Sneider versus JTE. Some people might think about JTG, the wrestler, but no, this is JTE. And I'm talking about somebody that's always ready, willing, and able to throw it down on the Schmoedown. But hey, my man Sneider, always doing it like it's supposed to be done, making them bow down, making all them suckers pay, my son. I gotta go with the Schneid on the Schneid. Now can you dig that? Jeff Sneider going all the way. Hey guys, make sure you check out Reality of Wrestling each and every Sunday, streaming on Fight TV. You're talking about a fight? Sneider, JTE. It's going down.
But can you see that? Really, Blood Brothers to the core. You referenced the mid-'80s. It's like a Bon Jovi song. They just cannot stop loving each other. Maybe a tiny bit of shade thrown from one of the others who was actually carrying Team Patriots the whole time, but they were really acting like the league is putting them up to this. But still, hey, it doesn't matter how they got here, Ken. Only one is leaving on top.
Yeah, the conspiracy stuff only goes so far with me. They're here to fight each other, and if they're not going to talk smack against each other, the fans are. A lot of them wondering maybe this proves who is the weak link in that championship team. Well, this will be good.
Well, what's the tail of the tape here? What are the strengths of each one of these numbskulls?
Well, with Jeff Sneider, the favored competitor, his strengths are classics, 90s movies. He knows directors, Tarantino, big with actors. He's also great at blocking people on Twitter. JTE, sports movies, Arnie and Sly, and making the best GD thumbnails in the business.
They are huge Patriots fans. Between them, they own one current jersey, and now we're about to meet them. Ken Knapsack, how you feeling, bud?
I'm good. You good?
I am literally and figuratively right behind you.
And it's time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown. It's Schmoedown time. All right, here you go. Introducing first.
Who's the star?
I hate this music.
Representing the Lions Den, with a record of 6 wins, 6 defeats, and 1 KO. He is the 2016 Team Player of the Year. One half of the reigning team champions of the world. Please welcome Little Eagle, JTE. Tom walking out with him.
JT with his belt. Incognito, a very
Vinduit's director. He does look like
Incognito.
a French director.
From the
Wow.
neck up, JT with his belt. Very proud of that.
Yeah.
Holding it up. Still wearing the Team Patriots shirt. Interesting to note.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have many choices in his apartment at home. All right, and his opponent. Representing
It
the
sucks
Lions
having to hear this music twice.
with a record of
Once is bad enough.
3 defeats and 2 KO. He is the 2016 Team Player of the Year, one half of the reigning team champions of the world, Jeff the Insider Sneider. This haircut to Lioness, the queen of the jungle.
Ken, it seems like the crowd has picked their favorite Patriot.
Yeah.
It is not just Snyder.
Yeah.
You
see JT
Giving him a
clap
standing
it up.
ovation.
They do feel
Places the belt.
yeah, placing the belts.
For Sneider, looking
All
as spiffy as we have ever seen him. And
Yeah.
Jeff Sneider's shirt, which I'm just noticing for the very first time, is the Patriots logo, but it's got an X taped on it.
Yeah,
as only he can do.
He is Xing JT's face out. You can see it there. Between that Don Johnson jacket there, this is going to be a ferocious, fiery fight.
We here at the Schmoedown do want to point out that that shirt that Sneider is wearing is not ever going to be available, or maybe it will. I don't know. We'll see how popular it is. Ken Knapsack, are you ready to go?
I am ready.
Competitors, are you ready to go, Jeff Snyder?
I am. Good luck, JT.
All right, they
that's
are
it.
ready.
Nice. JT,
and
you're ready as well?
I'm ready,
It's
buddy.
hard to see. What's high?
Something
High. What's
here at the answer desk? We're joined. We have the pleasure of being joined by none other than
this is Harloff's the commish still, right? He hasn't left yet. Can he? I don't like
clown.
What?
the famous French director Francois Poirot has been joined here at the studio.
I heard you guys needed somebody here.
We didn't say we needed. We just had an empty seat. That's a need and.
Well,
I don't-
look, let me tell you something here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of winners over here, and over here especially.
Yeah.
But, like, it cuts off when it goes that way. Jesus was a carpenter,
I don't think I'm not comfortable
he
with this.
built entertainment
line.
centers.
Okay,
This is not
you
the
know,
Bible trivia
okay,
Schmoedown.
I'm just saying, I built champions.
Okay,
I'm
let's-
right with the guy.
Okay, that's, you
Neck
know.
and neck with the guy.
Okay,
That's good.
Tom
If
Beck,
I
you
have
know-
to sit here with your chest hair, let's at least get it going.
He's going to be joining us here at the desk. Don't worry, he's not
Okay.
allowed to ask any questions. However, Tom, I do have to ask you right before we get rolling here. Do you think Jeff Snyder or JT is going to pull this one out? You walked JT out. You've seen both competitors. Who do you think is going to take it?
I'll tell you what. Either way, I'm a winner.
All right.
Great
okay,
answer.
That's good.
Concise. That's
All
what we
right,
like here.
Jeff is ready. JTE is ready. Correct. All right, then let's get ready to
Schmoedown!
3 rounds to a finish.
Competitors, you are no stranger to this format. I will give you the brief reminder that round 1 will involve 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing one. There is no stealing. Once we ask the question, please write it down on the whiteboard in front of you. When we ask you to reveal your alleged answer, please show it to the cameras at the same time you verbalize it into your phone that is micro. Here we go. JT versus Snyder. Your first question comes from the world of action adventure movies. And your question is thus: what is the name of the idyllic place that Furiosa is taking Immortal Joe's wives in Mad Max Fury Road? Tom, did you see Mad? I know you were a big Mel Gibson guy.
Yeah, I was at a party with Mel Gibson.
Mad Max Fury
That's
Road.
all legally you can say about that party.
I think I watched the
5,
Road Warrior once.
4, 3,
I can't
2,
remember.
and 1. Pens down. Jeff Snyder.
I had no idea. The Wasteland?
Nope, incorrect.
Wasteland.
All
Teammates for a
right,
reason.
incorrect.
There you go.
Incorrect. All right.
Sail their way together.
All right,
was it?
0, 0, 0, 0.
What was
The Green Place. The Green Place.
Right, lots of marijuana.
I can't confirm that. All right.
Mel Gibson was in it?
Question 2 in the category of animated. What is the name of the woodcarver who creates Pinocchio in Disney's Pinocchio?
I know
Crowd
that.
is groaning here.
I know that one.
Hey, quick question, Ken.
Yep.
Does spelling count?
Yeah.
Not on this one.
Spelling does not count, pronunciation
5,
does.
Geppetto.
4, 3, 2, and 1. JT, give it a go.
Geppetto?
I don't know.
Hey, does
I don't
anybody
know how to
else
spell
know how
it
to spell
either.
Geppetto?
You know.
I got it right.
Oh
That's
my
why.
god.
That's why I went first because I knew I could pronounce it.
Oh my god.
All right.
All right.
We're going to accept it. Jeff Snyder.
Geppetto.
Could you show him exactly how to do that?
Yeah,
Add a P,
there you
though.
go.
That is correct.
We need one more P.
All right. One more P needed, but closer.
First name,
He's not American.
Ladies and gentlemen, where the New
That was not
England
American.
school system has failed, they have succeeded with the correct answer. And your
Yeah.
next category comes from the world of dramas. And your question: who played Mason's biological father in Boyhood? All right. How many kids do you have? How many kids at last count do you have? What are their names?
But they're all from the Philippines. Okay.
They're all.
I don't know.
That's a good way
No
to end
idea.
that
5,
dialogue.
4, 3,
Move on.
2, and 1. Pens down. Jeff Snyder.
Ethan Hawke.
That's correct for a point.
Ethan Hawke.
All right, that's correct for a point.
Well done, guys.
Someone make sure he didn't spell pigeon.
Best players in the games right here. Best players in the game.
All right. Question 4 category is romance. Romance.
Does JTE know anything about this?
All right. Okay.
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 Shade thrown.
Slight dig.
All right. What Woody Allen film centered around a time-traveling author?
Tom Dagnino, you can go to one time in history. Where are you going?
Could you please go there now?
I would go to the Mesopotamian era.
I believe
5,
it's Mesopotamia.
4,
Yeah, it's close enough.
3,
We will
2, and 1. Pens are down. JTE.
That would be Midnight in Paris.
That's
and hopefully
correct.
I'll take my girlfriend there one day.
Oh,
That's how you answer that.
all right.
That's romantic right there.
No
That's
one.
a big romance.
All right, Jeff.
Maybe I'll buy a prostitute. Midnight in Paris.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. All right.
Puerto Rico.
There we go.
Jeff Sneider,
Question 5.
JTE. We're tied. 3 points apiece. Your next category, famous actors and actresses. Name the 2002 remake in which Adam Sandler plays a role that originally earned Gary Cooper an Oscar nomination in 1937.
It didn't give Sandler one, though, did it?
We'll have to check that.
Nah, I can.
Mr. B.
I'll have to look it up to be safe.
5, 4,
I'm getting the note.
3, 2, and 1. We have Jeff Sneider.
I'm not sure about this. Mr. Deeds?
That is correct for a point. JT.
Mr. Deeds.
Wow. That's correct for a point. We're
These guys
tied
are
up.
just two of the best players here.
After missing the first round, all right, we have question 6. Category is comedies. Comedies. In what 2001 comedy is a fictional comic book called The Blunt Man and Chronic being turned into a movie? And the audience is not happy with that.
The audience, we're getting some groans, Tom. You just think that's because they are so used to booing these?
Yeah, there's conspiracy.
I think so.
5,
It's definitely the case.
4, 3, 2, and 1. All
The
right,
Walsh?
JT.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
That is correct for a point.
Ugh.
$15, little man. It's Jay and Silent Bob. Strike back.
All right, tied up at 5.
Tied up at 5, and we should note that JT has spelled his last 3 answers perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's correct.
Congratulations.
That's
Extra
correct.
points.
He does get a lot of crap, but he's on a roll here.
And let's see if he can continue that going into the category of fantasy science fiction films. Who played Professor Lockhart in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
All right. This game's a lot easier when you can see the answers.
Yeah, make sure you're not giving like signals to your teammates over there. We should have checked for
He
that.
does look like a CD poker
5,
player in Vegas.
4, 3,
Kenneth
2,
Branagh.
and 1. We're gonna need an answer, Jeff.
Harry Potter sucks.
Nope, that is incorrect. And not a popular decision. JTE.
This is a guess. Kenneth Branagh.
That is correct.
JT takes the lead.
Takes the lead.
This guy's the best.
All right, final question in round 1.
So, one Harry Potter.
The category is horror thriller. Horror thriller. Who directed Kiefer Sutherland and Julia Roberts in the 1990 sci-fi horror Flatliners?
You know, Kiefer Sutherland headbutted me one time in a bar.
I believe that.
You know,
I believe
he's
every part of
just
that
now
story.
become my favorite celebrity. 5.
I had a headache. He was
4,
here. This will solve it.
3,
I don't know.
2, and 1. All right, JT.
Joel Schumacher.
That is correct.
Joel Schumacher.
That is correct.
Watch it,
All
yeah,
right.
Okay, so it is a narrow 1-point
All right.
lead, but that's a big 1 point in this match where it seems they are
Not
so
a good first
evenly
round for
positioned
me.
against one another. The former brothers turned competitors, JT leading 7-6 after a firework laden and barb tossing first round. We now move on to round 2, affectionately known as the wheel round. In this round, each competitor gets a spin at yonder wheel. If you don't like the category you spin, you are allowed 1 mulligan, at which point you must take whatever category is landed upon. Each category has 4 questions in it. Each question is worth 2 points. Not sure of the answer, you may check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, competitors, there is stealing available in round 2. There is no penalty for missing a question. JTE, you are in the smallest of leads you could possibly have according to the laws of mathematics. Would you like to spin first or defer to Jeff Sneider?
I'll go first.
He's going to go first then. Give it a
Good choice.
All right,
It's a
high
great choice.
spin. Andre Tippett could not have done it better himself.
This being a quarterfinals match is a joke.
Oh,
Very
so close
close.
to sports movies. I know that's a favorite of JTE.
We'll take Tom
spun
Cruise.
Tom Cruise. He's going to
going
take
with
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Of course he's going to take Tom Cruise.
All right, Tom Cruise.
Pretty well on this last time.
Ken Knapsack will be administering the Tom Cruise questions.
All right, four
Because
questions.
Tom Cruise.
4 questions coming in for you, JT. Don't forget, you have multiple choice if you want it. First question. In Vanilla Sky, Tom Cruise falls in love with his best friend's girlfriend. Who was she played by?
Penelope Cruz.
Penelope
That's
Cruz.
correct. 2 points.
This should be this is a quarterfinals match. That's ridiculous. This should be a finals match.
Okay. I'm just going to ignore him from now on. All right, second question, JT. Second question. In Risky Business, what does Joel's father scold him for doing? Five.
Multiple choice.
All right. A, moving his records out of alphabetical order. B, keeping the stereo on overnight. C, changing the settings on the equalizer. D, leaving a tape in the cassette player.
C.
BC.
That is correct for a point.
Wow, that's somebody who's seen that flick a bunch
All
of
right.
times.
I love that movie.
Question 3. Question 3. Who directed Rain Man?
Barry Levinson.
That is correct
Wow.
for 2 points.
2 more points for JT. You can take
All right.
a commanding lead
This
right
is a
here.
beast.
What was Tom Skerritt's call sign in Top Gun?
Ooh, that's a tough one. They're making Top Gun 3, actually.
Your commentary is spot on.
Yeah. Top Gun 3.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
A, Merlin. B, Jester. C, Charlie. D, Viper.
Merlin. A.
Can you repeat the choices again?
The choices, all right. A, Merlin. B, Jester. C, Charlie. D, Viper.
Merlin.
5,
It's A.
4.
A.
Incorrect. Sneider for the steal.
I need the choices once more.
A, Merlin. B, Jester. C, Charlie. D, Viper.
Viper.
5. That is correct for a steal. Correct for a steal. All right.
I say it's A or C, but
End
Well,
of that round,
it's
we
a
have a 12
7.
I would
to
have went
7.
Charlie.
That's right, and very
End
disappointing,
of that
Ken.
first part of
They
it.
look like two people that have seen Top Gun at least 100 times each, and
Yeah.
yet they barely limp into the Viper correct question. Jeff Sneider, you are now up. It is a 5-point deficit
Good
for
spin,
you.
buddy.
All
Let's
right.
see what the wheel can do to change that fortune.
All right, spin coming.
Sneider, he can't even look at his own fate. You know he probably likes that Fincher category. Here comes Ken. Here comes.
Wow.
Opponent's choice. He flew too close to the sun with Fincher, and he got opponent's choice. JTE.
let's go
JT.
animated.
Wow. He's going animated.
Animated.
Jeff
Animated.
Sneider, not known for his love of animated fare. We're going to see how he does under the white hot spotlight of the ultimate Schmoedown quarterfinals. Jeff Sneider,
There you go. Show everybody what you're made of, Jeff.
you did not spin the category of animated movies, but it was given to you by your playing competitor,
What a gift.
JTE.
Shares enough to give the very best.
What Disney character rings the bells of Notre Dame?
Quasimodo.
Correct.
2 points. 2 points.
Crowd,
I knew a guy named Quasimodo once.
Your next question, as the lead is now shrunk to 3. Sharptooth, the ferocious T-Rex, is a character in what animated film?
Good dinosaur.
5.
Multiple choice.
4. Is it A, The Good Dinosaur, B, Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs, C, The Land Before Time, or D, Dinosaur?
The Land Before Time.
1 point
Yeah.
for Jeff Sneider, and it is suddenly a 2-point game with 2 questions to go in the animated category that JTE did give to Jeff Sneider. That decision backfiring thus far. Your next question, which director, known mostly for his work in the comic book movie genre, directed Legend of the Guardians?
You know, I
James
knew
Gunn?
a guy named
Zack Snyder. 2
2
points
2 points.
for Jeff Sneider.
All right, tie ball game.
The Owls of Gahul, maybe the best movie Zack Snyder's directed, and I love that owl
When you
movie.
didn't say the Owls, I was like,
I did say the Owls in my head. Your next question. And your last question to take a 2-point lead potentially over Josh the Engineer. Phil Collins sang "You'll Be in My Heart" for what 1990s Disney movie?
Lily Collins. That's actually when he had Lily Collins.
That is
Multiple
we
choice.
cannot confirm or deny that. Your options are A. Tarzan, B. Mulan, C. Pocahontas, or D. Hercules.
Pocahontas?
Crowd not.
I'm going to need a repeat on the
Five.
choices.
We can do that for you. Is it A. Tarzan, B. Mulan, C. Pocahontas, or D. Hercules?
5.
Hey,
Repeat the entire question. I'll take
All
my
right,
first
he's
one.
taking the
All right.
JTE
Whoa,
rule.
whoa. Phil Collins sang "You'll Be in My Heart" for what 1990s Disney film?
Pocahontas.
Is it A. Tarzan, B. Mulan, C. Pocahontas, or D. Hercules?
5, 4, 3.
Pocahontas.
That is
Incorrect.
incorrect, JT.
Tarzan.
He's got the lead going into round
Big
3.
point. Big point.
JTE. And as we say goodbye to round 2, before we welcome round 3, Tom Dagnito, that was a clutch answer by JTE. You know better than most that could be the deciding factor in a match as close as this.
Oh, absolutely.
It's close.
It was going to come down to that. This is a 1-point game. It's either person's going to win by 1 point here. These guys are so fantastic at this game. Like I said earlier, there should be a finals match. There's no way it should be a quarterfinals match.
You
Absolutely
can take
not.
that up with powers higher than us mere announcers. And as we move on to round number 3,
I was 12, not Tarzan.
here is how the round 3 works. As I'm sure you guys are already aware, each competitor is going to give us 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 20. Those numbers correspond to a movie category up here at the answer desk. The first question is worth 2 points. The next question is worth 3 points. And the last question, 5 points. JTE, you have a lead of 1. You will be giving us your numbers first. What are they?
Let's go 5, 11, 13.
Great numbers.
5, 11, and 13. He went all odds. Ken, Jeff Sneider, up to you.
4, 6, 8.
4, 6, 8. Said
6,
so
8.
quickly
Great
we had to
numbers,
repeat it just to know it.
Numbers, Jeff.
All right.
Great numbers, Jeff.
Ken Knapsack will be administering the questions to Jeff Sneider because he is trailing. He will hear his 2-point question first.
All right, Jeff, you chose number 4. That is a category of Will Smith movies. Will Smith movies. All right. 2-point question. Who plays the President of the United States in the Will Smith sci-fi
Bill
action flick
Pullman.
Independence Day?
Bill Pullman.
That is correct for 2 points.
Correct.
He's a good guy.
And
Plays hockey.
we go back to JTE. For your 2-point question, you selected number 5. And that corresponds to Julia Roberts' movie.
It's okay. He's great at Julia Roberts stuff.
Julia Roberts movies, and your question is, in what movie, based on a play, does Ewan McGregor play Julia Roberts' husband?
Not Conor McGregor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna need an answer.
Julia? I don't know. August Osage County.
That
August
incorrect for JT.
Osage
Correct,
County.
but no steal for Jeff.
Never saw that.
14, 13
Sucks, I knew
remains
that
to
first
score.
Terrible,
JT
Bill.
needs to come up with this one.
That's right.
terrible
Now
bill.
move on to 11.
11.
Is said. All right. And your question is, from the world of romantic comedies,
He's fantastic in this.
name the 1990 romantic comedy that carried the tagline, "She walked off the street into his life and stole his heart."
Pretty Woman?
That is correct.
Nice draw for Julia Roberts fan JTE, and now we go back to Jeff Sneider for his three-pointer, Ken.
All right, Jeff, possibly to take the lead back here. You chose the number 6. That is the category of family films. Family films.
He's good at this, too.
Something I'm sure you and your prostitute will be watching a lot of.
In Paris.
All right.
In France.
3-point question. In the movie Space Jam, what 2 people were playing golf with Michael Jordan when he went missing?
Larry Bird?
Larry Bird and Charles Barkley.
No.
That is incorrect.
Wayne Knight.
Incorrect.
Wayne Knight.
Larry Bird. Bill Murray.
That's correct.
Wow.
Cool.
Wayne Knight was with them, but I believe
He wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Playing golf.
not playing.
All right.
Newman's
right.
Larry Bird was in the McDonald's commercial with him.
All right, with that, Jeff, the pressure is on you. Your 5-point question is coming up. If you get
a little
this,
hot here,
you
Tom.
toss it back to
little hot.
JTE.
Give it off,
If you miss, JTE is the better of these 2 teammates. Determined
that's not
here
true.
forever. All right,
It would be
you
true. It would be
chose the number 8. The number 8. That is the category of action adventure. Action adventure. 5-point question. Who played Racer X in the action-adventure comedy Speed
Emil
Racer?
Hirsch.
Ooh.
Emil
Matthew
Hirsch.
Fox.
That's correct for 5 points.
He literally took the
5
microphone
points.
as though he wanted to keep a prop from the last match he ever played or the last time he was ever seen, yet he gets the question right. So now it goes back to JTE. JTE, I got
Very
good
helpful.
news for you. It's real simple. You get this question right, you win and advance to the semifinals. If you miss it, Jeff Sneider, your personal masseuse, will be moving on instead.
Come on,
Your
JTE.
Category.
Comes from the category of 80s movies.
He's good at this.
80s movies. And your question is, known for playing villains in film and television, Billy Drago played mob gunman Frank Needy in what film?
Five, four.
Repeat.
All right, his first repeat.
Can repeat the question. Known for playing villains in film and television, Billy Drago played mob gunman Frank Needy in what film?
Is it
5,
Nitty? Is it Nitty?
4.
I'm gonna say The Untouchables.
And your winner, moving on to the next round, Little Eagle.
Yeah!
This guy is the best in the business.
As much crap, rightfully so, as we give Tom on a daily, nightly basis around these parts, he backed the right horse here today. Ken,
Always do.
your immediate thoughts on JTE narrowly
I want to
escaping the
hear,
claws of
what
Jeff
do you
Sneider?
think, man? This is your team.
Either one of these guys would have wiped the floor with that clown Harloff. But this guy is on such a roll, JT. This is his year. He's going to be the first person to hold the two-time belt, guaranteed. Singles and tag team, guaranteed.
All right, that's probably the best thing you've said all day. With that, let us pitch it to the back where the lioness, the queen of the jungle, Grace Hancock, is with the winners and the loser.
Hey, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans, I'm Grace Hancock, and nice try, Ken, but we're all winners here. I'm here with the Lions Den. You guys, this was a very confusing match for me because I wasn't really sure who I was rooting for, and I didn't know who to go to when you won. Congrats, my friend. This is your 3rd win in a row. You're slaying it right now.
Roll.
Yeah, thank you. I gotta say, one thing during this match I realized just how great teammates we are because you were getting questions that I didn't really know. I did not know Matthew Fox, and I was like, this guy pulled that out. This is why this guy's my teammate. And there were ones you didn't know that I knew. So I'm just like, you know what? We fought each other here because we had to. The commissioner put us in that position. But all I walk away from this is knowing we're a better team than I even thought we were. We might keep this thing for 2 years. We might retire with these belts.
JTE impressed the hell out of me today. 7 points in that first round. He got off to a hot start. When I rolled opponent's choice, didn't really help me out. And hey, that Frank Needy pull with Untouchables, that was big.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff, you were constantly just right behind him the whole time. It was a super tight match.
Yeah, I just didn't get my categories. Got stuck with animation.
I know,
there weren't
yeah.
enough horror, thriller questions, crime dramas, sort of the darker.
Yeah, my
genre
taste
stuff.
too, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I got screwed in the categories a little bit today.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, all winners here, all good things. Mark, what did you think?
Well, I felt like Meryl Streep at Sophie's Choice before I get on the train. It was like, ooh, which one do I pick? Which one do I pick? But, you know, once again, a close match is always fun to watch, and this was just back and forth, and it proves that wheel man has no favorites. That wheel will you at any given time, so it's being able to bounce back.
It's a
There's
filthy
no shame in
mistress.
either one of these. This was a good game, a good score.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised. There was a couple shots fired between you two. I heard a prostitution joke.
Listen, when brothers
It's not
fight,
a joke.
yeah, anytime,
Joke if it's true.
anytime brothers get on the court, they're gonna rough it up a little bit. And I totally get it. I want to win. He wants to win. We're competitors, and that's why we're teammates. Because we both always want to win. I wouldn't want anything less from this guy. I want him to go for the win every single time.
It's like when teammates fight in practice, you know? It's just
Right.
our competitive nature. But really, if I was going to lose to anybody in this tournament, I'm proud that it was JTE, and I'm excited to see him go forth and win another belt for the Lions Den.
Absolutely. And all right,
JT said that if he beat Sneider, he was going to buy a prostitute for him, so it's a win-win.
I did not know that. Look at that brotherly love.
Brothers.
Very sweet. And next, okay, so after this, let's talk above the line, team action. What are your thoughts? The finals.
I mean, if I'm them, I'm scared. I'm like terrified right now because watching us fight each other, you just saw how good we were and how much we complimented each other.
Right.
I honestly don't really care who wins out of this match. We're gonna win this thing. Again, the spectacular. It's gonna be spectacular for us, not for anybody else.
Yeah, neither one of these teams really scares me. I would love to get a shot at team action, but we're going to play it how it lies.
Yeah, and then, I mean, now that this is your third win here, now next you're going to go against either Kalinowski or Brienne. What are your thoughts? Do you have any opinions on either one of those?
I could beat either of them. I don't really. I mean, listen, they've been here for a little while, and there's times where I'm like, oh, they got that one. I'm surprised because. Honestly, I think they're both decent players. I just don't think they're anywhere close to our level.
No, they're not. No.
So
Who is?
I'm just
This
looking.
was basically the finals of the tournament right here.
I mean, listen, I don't take any two match lightly, so I will defeat whoever gets put in front of me next. But
Absolutely.
I'm looking to the championship, and I'm looking forward to spectacular. That's all I really care about.
Well, guys, I mean, once again, here we are, the Lions Den, just slaying everything we do. And guys, until next time, great job today.
Spectacular.
All right, well, you see that, Ken, and the word that I keep having resounding in my head, amid all the voices in my head, team. You know, you talk about Patriots, they talk some junk even during the match. There were some light barbs tossed at each other, but they still support Team Patriots. A very classy post-game interview by both the winner, JT, and the loser, Jeff Sneider. And by the way, it was one hell of a game leading up to that.
21-19 is a very close victory, but you have to wonder if this proves that JTE is in fact the strength of the team.
Oh, knapsack.
Which is something what
You know, I know what you're trying to do.
It's a fair question,
You're
Tom.
trying to drive a nail through them.
No,
It's not
I
gonna
think
happen.
they're totally fine.
I
These guys are 7-time defending champions, and they're going to smoke whoever they play in the spectacular. And JT is going to win the belt off this clown Harloff.
Professional chest waxer though he may be, he is not a psychic, but he did see
I am. It
a
says it on my
slight
arm.
vision of the future as he did predict JTE would be winning and advancing to the semifinals. Tom, I'm not going to say I hope you had fun today.
No.
Well, surprisingly, I did.
I actually don't.
You know, you guys are pretty fantastic guys.
Not going to affect my life
There
one
was
way
nobody
or
else in the world.
other, but
Yeah.
here we want to remind you guys to continue to watch the Ultimate Schmoedown Singles Tournament. Ken, if they have not already requested to be a member of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page, what are they doing wrong in their life? You got to wonder that.
Stop, drop, and roll your way over there right now. And also, don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown on the Schmoedown Podcast Network.
Yep.
Frank,
I love that
Aaron, Brian, break down all the games, give you the stats and stories. It is a good show.
Frankie numbers!
What's up, everyone? Frank from the Rundown, and JTE. He continues his hot streak this year, defeating fellow Patriot Jeff Sneider here in the quarterfinals by a score of 21-19. It was an impressive match from both players. Now, what's interesting about this first round is that in their team matches together, JTE has never scored more points in the first round than Sneider, but that's exactly what happened here. In fact, JTE has never scored 7 points in the first round in either division, teams or singles. Now, going through the second round, JTE and Sneider had exactly the same round, both scoring 6 points. And I do mean exactly the same round. Both went 3 for 4, both went to multiple choice on the same numbered question, and both stole each other's fourth question for 1 point.
Now moving on to the third round, this is where the fireworks happened as it was back and forth till the very end. Also, another weird coincidence happened here. In teams, Jeff always answers the first question in the final round, and JTE answers the second question. Now Jeff got the first question right, but failed to do so on the second. Now the opposite was true for JTE. He missed the first question and was right on the second. It's just another weird thing that shows how good of a pairing they really are. And despite both answering their 5-pointer, it's JTE who comes away with his 4th victory of the year, his 3rd in a row, and he advances to the tournament semifinals. Now let's go inside the numbers of this match. Alrighty, as we start off here, we can see Jeff Sneider answer 12 out of 16 questions for an accuracy rate of 75% and was 1 for 1 on his steal opportunities for his 19 points. Looking over at JTE, he answered just one more question correctly than Jeff Sneider, going 13 out of 16 to put his accuracy rate at 81%. This is actually the first time JTE has ever finished a match where he has answered 80% or more of his questions right, and he was 1 for 1 on his steal opportunities just like Sneider for 21 points. Now this match had performances that were good enough to affect some records, as one might have guessed. Alright, let's start off with the highest scoring match performances. Sliding in at number 10 is Sneider vs. JTE, where they combined to score 40 points. That's just behind number 9, Harloff vs. Roca from the 2016 tournament. And the reason they are number 10 and not 9 is because Harloff and Roca, they combined to score 88% of the questions in that match, whereas Sneider vs. JTE, they combined to answer 78% of the questions in their match, and that's where the tiebreaker comes in place. Moving on to the singles tournament performances, JTE finally joined the 4 other matches from this year's tournament, scoring 81%, just behind his teammate Jeff Sneider when he took on Matt Nost, who scored nearly 86%. Now another key stat that's fun to look at is the all-time point leaders. Jeff Sneider moved from 8 to 7 on this list with 143 points through 9 matches, and now JTE finally cracks the top 5, taking over Christian Harloff. JTE has 161 points through 13 matches, just 5 points behind Dangerous Dan Murrow. Now another interesting stat to look at here is JTE's 3-game winning streak. This is in fact his second 3-game winning streak. He is one of 2 people to have separate 3-game winning streaks. The other person is Mark Riley. When you take a look at JTE's 3-game winning streak right now, currently it sits at 8th best all time. Through 3 matches, he's answered 72% of his questions while earning 59 points. And that 59 points is actually the best through a 3-game stretch here during a 3-game winning streak. And hey, if you're looking for more stats and info on your favorite players and teams, go follow SD Rundown Stats on Twitter for more. And if you want to listen to a full breakdown and analysis of this match and every other match, be sure to check out the Schmoedown Rundown podcast every Saturday on the SK Plus YouTube channel, as well as on the Schmoedown podcast feed on iTunes. Alright, that's going to do it. This has been your post-match Schmoedown Breakdown.
Well, that's another Schmoedown reaction. I knew JTE was going to take this match. Everybody wanted to doubt him. Plus, I don't really like Sneider all that much. I mean, he's alright. He's great at trivia, but I don't like him. But JTE, great win, bro. See you in the next round. Peace.